By the end of this tutorial, you're going to know my entire process I use for generating cash offers for our clients in less than 24 hours. I'm going to take you step by step and show you from the beginning to the end. Let's get started. Step one, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. You can do that by going to savingkc.com, or you can call or text us at 816-429-2900. Step two, we got your information. You can look forward to us scheduling a time for us to talk more in depth, probably within 24 hours or whatever is most convenient to both schedules. During our time, we'll be discussing a couple things. We're just trying to understand if we're even a fit for one another, because we understand that a cash offer is not best for everyone. With our time together, we'll discuss a few things: the condition of the property, your timeline, price, your desires and outcomes. So you're probably wondering at this point, okay, you got my information. What else do we need to talk about? We're going to go over some common questions that we're going to ask during our conversation. And remember, the more information that we get from you, the better offer we can put together for you. Because at the end of the day, we're not trying to force you to work with us. We're just trying to see if we're even a fit. And it's okay if we're not. Okay, basic information. Is the home on the market? Or are you already under contract with someone? How long have you been thinking about selling? What makes now the right time for you to consider selling? All right, so you've been thinking about selling for a while. How do you envision that playing out? Where are you going next? Who's involved in the decision making? Is it going to be a spouse, brother, a child? Here's a good one. What makes now the right time to sell? I'm pretty sure you just didn't wake up this morning and was like, you know what? That's it. I'm going to get on YouTube. I'm going to find Ernest, and I'm going to sell them my house today. It typically doesn't work like that, and that's okay. But I just want to understand your process for getting you here. What happened or what didn't happen. Were you expecting some things to occur and they didn't necessarily pan out the way that you wanted? So you decided that you want to go with a cash offer, but it's more than just the price typically. How much time do you need? Are you going to need cash in order to put down a deposit somewhere else? All these things need to be thought about. This is a very important question. Who's all involved in this decision? Come on, tell me the truth. Is it just you? I doubt that it is, and it's okay. But we just want to make sure that everyone is on board when it comes to moving forward and selling your place. All right, let's get to the good stuff. What's the condition of the property? They usually fall in one of three categories: the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everybody loves to talk about how great the property is, the things that you've done to the property, the things that still need to be done to the property, and the things you don't want to tell me either. All right, when do you want to close? Talking 10 days? Are we under the gun? We're talking 14, 30 days, 3 months? We can work with it all. Just let us know. Step three. Now we have everything out on the table. Time to discuss a few things. Hey, I really appreciate you sharing that information with us, because I know that you didn't have to. It's not always easy. Next thing is going to be a little difficult to talk about, and that's going to be some of the constraints that we're going to be working against on our side here at Saving KC. Some of these might be a deal breaker for you, and I would rather get those out early rather than later and have your hopes up and be disappointed. Okay, well, what are they? Come on, man, just give it to me. All right, I got bad news. The first thing is, we're not 24 hours. My phone goes on at 7 a.m. and I turn it off at 7 p.m. because just like I value you in the situation that you have going on, I value my family the same, right? So the same effort that you're going to get from me during the day, I give to my family in the evening. The second thing is, we're investors. We intend to make a profit. And yes, we want to be able to help everyone, but we understand that it's just not simply possible. I'm not going to shy away from the tough conversations. There are going to be instances where I believe that the course of action that's going to be needed is going to be very rough, right? And I know that you don't want to hear that, but it's something that you need to know. And what you choose to do with that information is completely your decision. Because if you work with me, my job is to get you to the finish line. My job is to get you to your goal and to keep you out of harm's way, even if that means that danger is you. Without question, if you choose to work with us, we're going to experience some bumps in the roads. But as long as we are on the same page and we are communicating and working together, there's nothing that we can't overcome. All right, that's it, right? So at this point, it's time for us to put together our offer. What does that look like? We're going to find properties similar in condition to yours that have sold in the last 3 months, similar square footage, the layout as far as ranch to a ranch, 2-story to 2-story. Is your property on a main road? Does it back to a freeway? Is your backyard attached to the neighborhood school. All of these things are important when determining price. All right, so I'll just break it down for you. Once we come up with our after repair value, so meaning that the condition that your property is in now, what will it take in order to make it to the market's current standards? Let's say, for example, all fixed up your home is worth $300,000 in perfect condition. We're going to subtract how much is it going to cost us to get it to that $300,000 price. Is it going to be $40,000? Is it going to be $70,000 in repairs in order to do that you don't have to pay for? We cover that. We're going to subtract out our profit. That's going to leave us with your offer. As long as you're willing to work with us, we're willing to work with you. Okay, after we put together the final offer, we'll get back on the phone. We'll even send you a copy of everything that we found out about the property. I got great news. I got an offer for you. Want to hear it? Let's schedule a time for us to talk and see what makes sense. Let's say that you like it. What happens next? We'll send you over a contract, roughly 3 pages. We'll go over it together. So that way there will be no misunderstanding about exactly what's in there. You got an offer that you're happy and confident with. The next step is you'll hear directly from our client success manager. They're going to walk you all the way into the finish line, to the closing table. Their sole job is to make sure that all the paperwork is in order for us to close on time. Any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have, they can handle it. I'll be available if you still need me, but rest assured you are in great hands. If you have any additional questions, remember my contact information is down below. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Hey, before you leave, can you do me a favor? Can you leave me a comment below? Like the video or subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you. Have a great day.